short-range CC around a target. I like it. Both of these teams playing pretty dive-heavy and pretty short range, so this is going to be a lot of scuffles.
It's a fist fight. Yet again.
I feel like this is a gauntlet throw from Chovy, though. He's like, Canyon, you're a jungler. You don't belong here in the mid lane against me, and let me show you why. Because blind picking Yone, that takes some stones. 100%.
And the composition does that exceptionally, so this should be fireworks. And usually when we say that in the LCK, it's not fireworks. I really hope that's not going to be the case. Just making that clear, but it should be.
I like how there is like a disclaimer at the end of any time we talk about anything being exciting ever.
We need to, though.
It just has to be there. Maybe we should write it in the description for the Twitch channel. Maybe we should do that. Should add that. Every time commentators say that things are going to be exciting, bear in mind that it probably won't be that exciting.
Showmaker going for the tier first here, which will help him with hitting his power spike earlier. Canyon.
Yeah, gonna land that one. Gets the knockup. Really great room prison as Canyon's just gonna get flashed on, and that is going to be first blood. The answering flash from Dudu is right there as now Johan looking to try and come in. Canceling the back really does kind of give this away, but there's no flash here on Khan. And yeah, this Rumble does a lot of damage. Haymaker, though, is going to have to be flashed. As in goes Dudu and picks up the kill. But they still had to use 2 flashes to get it done, and Khan does have Damonkia start off this Rift Herald. And Deft has changed his movement. They will look to get on over here. Deft does have the Fate's Call available, so Vista can play a bit more aggressively as well. There's the taunt onto Beryl. They get the knockup, and Beryl's just in no man's land right now. Gonna have to flash to get himself out, but Malrong jumps on in. Deft dancing around this fight as best he can, but Johan's already been taken out. Deft looking to try and get some good damage down, but now Khan just dives into them, and Set's broken, but he's not that broken, Khan. He's gonna throw his life away, unfortunately. Damonkia not quite able to follow up.
Johan not able to get it. Although I guess so are Lee Sin and Yoda. It's just sustained fighting is kind of dumb in a lot of champions at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Chovy is going to get on in there, gets the knock-up onto Canyon. He's tanking the turret for a really long time, but Unbound Soul gets him on out of there, and that is a very comfortable kill for Harmalife Esports mid lane.
Nice flash there by Vista, sets up the play. Ooh, I can't. If you can go for the first turret, it's incredibly valuable. Would really, really help with the rest of your team.
Aggressive move from Dudu, trying to fight Khan here. I believe Facebreaker missed as the Haymaker's now on cooldown, but the ulti's going to be available. Dudu just picks it up, finds a Sonic Wave, and that's just a solo kill so easily for the Harmalife Esports top laner.
Dumb one, Kia. Gordrinker in these type of fights is just so much better than Stridebreaker, because Stridebreaker gets you the access, right? It gets you where you shouldn't be, which is great, but not if you're playing into a great duelist. Beryl!
Another pick. Beryl just explodes. He couldn't do anything. My goodness, Deft now fighting against Showmaker. Showmaker doing a lot of damage here, but the Rend is going to make sure that he can't close the gap or anything like that. And Deft just hopping around, feeling pretty good. And Harmalife Esports are 6 kills to 1. It's a 3,000 gold lead in this early game.
And it's Chovy that sets up this play, but it's Fizz that really executes on it. As the knockup comes through, I say actually it's just Chovy, never mind. Insane what he's able to do. And here, Dudu, a lot of confidence. Nice sidestep.
Yeah.
Otherwise he might be in trouble here.
야, 이긴 것 같긴 하거든. 잡았어.
All too easy. And this was just, you know, Beryl out of position, unfortunately. They did have a fair bit of vision in the area, but he was looking to try and clear even more out. Instead, he gets cleared out himself.
And I don't think we saw this. Shift the wave clear?
Wait. Did Khan just kill Dudu? Okay. Right, so gets solo killed and then solo. Gonna get a flash out of Johan here, but the equalizer still available. All of Damwon Kia just chilling out in this river at the moment. Chovy doesn't have his ultimate available as there is the ult. But it's not really going to get that much value. They do manage to pick off the Diana as Johan able to limp away. Showmaker doesn't find the Q as Dudu takes down Beryl. Khan finds him once again with absolutely nothing that he can do. But now it's Showmaker and Deft that have full health. Chovy now looking for Showmaker. Unbound Soul's going to be there. So Chovy and really making things work as we find Malrung. Yeah, that's a lot of buddies you've got there, my friend. And that is going to be...
We have 2 fat carries of Khan.
That's a Fate's Call to start this one off, and of course that gives you a free taunt. Haymaker's real strong, but it ain't strong enough as Life Esports, this is just superb setup for too much longer as Chovy taking a bit of Baron damage here as Beryl just going to get caught out. He is dead. Nothing they can do about it. That is going to be Dudu locking that one down. Damonkia, they had a support a second ago. It's gone now. And this should be the 4v5 that locks Life Esports, the Baron. That is Vista on Vision, as he is looking to try and get rid of it, as Chovy finds an ultimate in the backline, immediately goes back to the Unbound Soul because he's done with it. Manages to get the CC, the rest of the team just piles on top. Khan not able to get enough haymaker damage as Johan. That's a big old drill, really cool stuff. And now he's gonna go back to the Baron. They should be able to lock that one down. Life Esports, just seems they can do no wrong. Getting teleported on. Khan looking for the opportunity. Immediate cleanse to come through here as he's going to get ulted over the wall. Immediately goes golden as Vista's here to try and get the taunt. I don't know whether it's going to be enough, but Deft is almost impossible to kill. What the heck is going on? They pile on top of him and he's barely below half.
Investment paying off, Atlas. The money is there for Hanwha Life. Combined with the shield.
Was that life insurance? Is that what they bought?
Well,
I guess it makes sense. Drafted a snowball comp and snowballed beautifully. And there's not much more to say about it, right? Like, it's sort of like an elementary Watson type situation, but damn, they played it well. And we haven't seen this Hanwha Life in a really long time. And while I'm saying this, this would be the perfect time for a caster curse. No, not happening now.
No. It's 13k. They have the soul. No, they have Elder. 20 seconds. No way. I refuse to believe it. This is going to be it.
Yep, should be the final push as Deft playing very aggressively. That is a huge ultimate from Chovy. Gets right into the backline. Beryl takes a while to die, but the Unbound Soul will make sure that Chovy is not going to be traded. Two very swift kills as Malrong is going to follow suit. That Everfrost is high value from Canyon, who's just buying as much time as he possibly can. But Damonkia feels like they are circling the drain. True Shot Barrage comes in, kickback from Dudu, brings Showmaker forward. The set is dealt with eventually as Heroic Entrance doesn't find the knockups, but it will find the Nexus. And Life Esports do what I don't think many of us were expecting, as Johan is frustrated by a base gate. And the rest of Life Esports will win the game. Congrats. Not really had those standout performances, but this game certainly was there. Beryl having a bit of a shocker, as you can see. I imagine there are quite a few 1.5k Omega Lulls in the chat. They showed us in the last game, they absolutely can, as this is going to be, okay. Let's see where everything's going, as this is kind of what we were expecting with the top and mid lane, but Showmaker is looking to play the Karma, while Beryl is on the center.
Okay, but then it's also relying on not falling behind, so even more so than last game. This is a game where, as Damonkia, you need to win the early game, and you do have some tools to get that done.
Get down there, and as you can see, Beryl and Showmaker putting on as much aggression as possible. In goes Vista, is going to get snared up and not quite able to lock down Showmaker as Vista is so very low, but it is first blood going over to Life Esports, and Beryl is completely baited. Make this one work. It's more aggression here on the top side. That is a fantastic fear, but you can see that Khan still looking for it. The paranoia coming down. Dudu really wants this, but he's not going to find it, as that was a flash trying to predict when the Q was going to come out. Little did he know, Khan just didn't want to use it.
I think it was the ult, because he still has flash available, so I think he went for the ult in.
That looks weird, because he just sort of went the wrong way around, as we've got another kill. That's Canyon just dead in the mid lane. Unbound Soul is going to get Chovy back. I apologize for getting the flash wrong, as I thought that with Paranoia, you don't you sort of land on top of them. You don't go past them. I
think it's because it's so short range. Beryl! Lauren, what are you doing?
Well, Vista's going in. That's what's happening, as Johan's going to overheat. Vista's in trouble, though. Eclipse ain't going to save you that much, my friend. That's 4 people on the bottom side of the map. As Life Esports will at least be able to get some shellfish, but that's all they're really going to find, as Canyon's looking for a face breaker, and that is going to grab Johan and get his flash. Good news here for Damonkia.
I'm very sorry. I was very, very wrong. Damonkia clearly know what they are doing, as, Deft, you can't get near this Winion wave.
Yeah, well, he is. He's going to have to flash to go back underneath this turret here, as Johan, only level 5, doesn't have the equalizer down here, and that is just all too easy. Malrong gets on in there. Johan will just clear out the wave, but this time he's a little bit late. That's a flash out from Showmaker as the equalizer Oh,
Dudu
does still have the flash, is going to use it, and is going to die. So Malrong gets on over the wall with the E very, very comfortably. And that is going to be Damwon Kia grabbing themselves a Rift Herald. HLE Esports coming apart at the seams a little bit right now.
And they were 10k gold behind. Everything was demolished.
Oh, Chovy going to get that ult interrupted. He's just dead. Barrel's going to grab that kill. And yeah.
But
see Dudu, no paranoia, no teleport. As okay, that's a showstopper as Johan is delivered to the team. And okay, getting a reminder. Just a little bit, as he's just out of position, caught out by Canyon, who's showing the power of this set right now. Facebreaker, max range, but Chovy.
Analysis about why Damwon Kia is able to snowball as fast as they are.
Well, that's a bit of a change over there, as Damwon Kia very comfortably take down the Rumble. That's a flash follow from Vista, as they know the paranoia is there for the follow-up. So, Malrong's going to be traded. It's a 1-for-1. Both junglers now dead. If he walks out of this brush, he will be seen as Dustbringer. Does give away his position. That's the equalizer down. Johan just going to be taken by Barrel. Dudu's still fighting him, but the ult comes through from Chovy. So it is the 1-for-1. But man, he was in amongst 3 people, and Khan is still able to help Barrel get it. They know that Chovy is pretty good bait. He's going to find a knock up here onto Canyon, but this might be exactly what Canyon wants. Showstopper onto Depth, brings him all the way back into the team. Equalizer is okay, but that's a great stopwatch out of Malrong, as in goes Dudu, but he's not on the same page as the rest of his team. He has no flash, he's just dead. Another facebreaker as Canyon is cherry-picking members of HLE Esports, and Khan only just showed up.
It wasn't even there.
And Chovy, okay, Sonic Wave going to connect as Khan looking to try and get the kick, but not going to quite line it up. But Chovy still, oh my goodness, actually survives for such a long time. Finds the knock up with the Q. He buys time, but what's it for? It's so that the rest of Damwon Kia can destroy HLE. They set up the play beautifully, and now they're just back to the Baron. Johan's going to walk over Vision here, but intelligently actually staying out of it. This might be that last big play. We'll see whether they can make it happen. All the ults are at the ready. Look for the Solar Flare to start this one up. There's the paranoia. Solar Flare connects as Dudu finds the backline as Johan flashes on top of Barrel. Deft is in there, tidying this one up, and maybe, just maybe, this is what the comp was supposed to do. And no, never mind. Deft going to be taken down. Malrong is absolutely massive. Misses that Q, but it does not matter. The wallets.
I guess we are going to a game number 3 because that was as good as it can possibly get. As Khan, he wants Chovy.
Yeah, that's very easy.
Yeah. I was setting it up for a lot more entertainment.
That's like you get for Damwon Kia. That's it's real dangerous, as now we've got the ult to come forward. Chovy looking for the knockup. Paranoia is there. The exhaust doesn't really do too much though, as Dudu, yeah, not quite able to find it. Chovy gets a decent shield. Dawning Shadow comes through, but it's not enough. Tempest is going to take down the Yone now. Johan with the equalizer very, very late. And Khan is just a one-man army. Boots Deft in the face, and that's going to be enough to take him down. That's the quadra kill for Khan. The ace comes through, and Damwon Kia, they're done with this game. They're going to move us to that ace match, game number 3. And remember, Khan was 1-7 on set last game. He got solo killed, and he came back and did this to HLE Esports.
Or KT Rolster changing their logo has unleashed the chaos upon the LCK, and we are now just waiting to see what happens.
Now. Khan did 60.
To punish this, you can not let this go through unpunished, Deft and Vista. And I think the Caitlyn works.
Okay, Vayne. So Vayne is the isolated counter matchup into Ezreal. You understand why players do it. Whether it actually works in this composition is the big question mark, because this is going to be a toughie for Deft, a real toughie. That's true. In EU West, it was Canyon playing top lane all the way to Challenger, wasn't it?
Yeah,
1,500 points Challenger EU West as a top lane.
Yeah, I think top lane Lulu is also a bit more consistent. However, that's interesting. I actually would expect him to go to it, and of course. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would have preferred that.
Ooh, this is a really cool Under the Sea vibe going on in the mid lane, though. So I kind of think that Canyon should stay just... Just doing his best to cope in this lane as Malrong's back again.
God, the tent!
Yeah, manages to get all the way around the Rumble as well as he goes into the circle, but it ain't going to help you, my friend. Wind becomes lightning indeed, as now Johan looking for Malrong, but instead he is going to find himself a Crocodile. The flash forward, the flash to answer. And Johan is going to get the speed up. Malrong doesn't quite have the audacious charge back again, but it does not matter. That is 2 swift kills in this early game, and Malrong is rewarded for his highly aggressive, highly risky play. Obviously, Malrong going to come back. All of his camps are up outside of his red buff, by the way. Everything available. As that's the flash face breaker, as Deft might be grabbing himself a kill here as Canyon. Not a lot of options. He does, of course, have the ult, but Deft, he's got some auto attacks, and that is going to take down the Lulu, and that's a kill on the Vayne. And you're always going to be happy about that one, even if they have to give up a plate or two.
Yeah, it's a nice pick, and I really like the fadeaway equalizer from Johan there, who's not even close to any of the action, and that is...
I think he was still ganking top lane when that equalizer came down, as that's a flash forward from Vista. Okay, they'll answer with the ultimate.
Ironically enough, this set is kind of similar to the Renekton, like the ease of execution as...
All right, trying to get those snips in, the needlework coming out as Dudu needs to get some autos in before he can use another one. The flash on forward is Khan. Dominus does nothing. Vista's here just to be a bit of a cheerleader, and Harmelight has cleared out his jungle as Chovy is underneath this one as Canyon just going to get ulted first, actually, as there's the equalizer. Wild Growth comes through, and Malrong just a little bit late, and Chovy's going to haymaker the Lulu to death.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, and I'm starting to feel like, yes, Canyon mechanically is an insane player, but we're starting to see limitations of the awareness that just takes so long to learn. Like the feeling, am I getting ganked? Is the setup being looked for? 1v1!
Yeah, Dominus comes in here. Let's see how strong the needlework is. Maybe not strong enough as Khan will get taken down. Never you mind. Gwen is still really strong.
They know someone's there.
Yep, Malrong lying in wait. Oh, Johan getting closed in on. Chovy's here, though, as Malrong gives his position away. Scrap Shield comes on out. Blast Cone. It's a mano-a-mano fight. I don't know whether it's one that Johan wants to take, and it absolutely is not. Canyon, in fact, is the one that grabs that kill as Malrong. He ain't done yet. Finds Vista. Immediate flash comes out as Khan should be able to help grab this kill, and that's a second one for the Xin Zhao. And this is what this comp can do, is Deft has to flash to get himself out of there as Canyon flashes on over as well. Final hour comes in, and there's the final chapter as well. A lot of finality here as Malrong is going to prove it as Showmaker picks up the kill. Chovy gave up on the whole situation. He's looking to try and take down the mid lane outer turret.
With the more recent builds where he goes Conquerors.
Okay, this is just, there are a lot of stuff happening in this game. As Canyon's really dead again. That's his third one so far. How much it matters, though, is the thing that I'm really trying to grasp here. Yeah. And that's mainly for the benefit of KT fans. As he's just dead. Showmaker's going to be able to grab that kill. Does he have a red buff? Is that what did it?
It was the Yumi Ignite.
Oh, right.
Sorry, the Showmaker Ignite.
Showmaker's the one that has Ignite. Okay.
Yeah, because he's Yumi, right?
Yeah,
exactly. They can get away with it.
That shows me for not checking out the summoner spells.
Oh, I'm slowly losing my mind at Atlas these games. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
What you do here as Domokia is exactly this. You don't have to really go in.
Well, speaking of going in, Chovy's going to try it. Haymaker does basically nothing, and then Yumi kills him. Okay. Yep. Johan a little bit late on that one as Khan finds yet another stun. The Condemn against the wall is going to save Dudu for the moment. Damonkia will take this turret as well. Bit of a whoopsie.
That's exactly what you do, though. You wait at the engage, then you polymorph, you marking shift back, and you play the kite deck, right? You can go aggressively if you want to, but with the current state of the game, you can just play for objectives, play for pressure. You don't really need to overforce anything.
Whoa, big old flash in for Malrong. They're looking for Johan. Will be able to pick that one up quite comfortably as Dudu puts down the circle, but everyone's partying inside it. It's absolutely not what you want. However, still able to make it to the relative safety of the turret, and Damwon will back away for now.
The disco has been halted. Dudu doesn't want anyone else to dance with him, immediately tries to get out of that. Is able to do so, but these item spikes for Hanwha Life are nowhere near. A 5k gold lead is near insurmountable as Malrang.
Yep, he's going to go in onto Dudu once again. However, I mean, Dudu keeps himself alive for a decent amount of time, goes golden as well as Chovy's here, and he's just going to boost his way out. Vista's going to flash as well to try and escape. Will have the blast cone to get to safety. And that is another time, you know, Dudu just overstepping a little bit. Hanwha Life Esports not wanting to fully commit to the defense.
And Damonkia are playing to their composition. I don't think they need to play aggressive, but I'm still happy to see them do it, but do it well.
Yeah.
Right? Like, measured, consistent aggression is what used to be one of the trademarks of Damonkia. Going in when you know you need to. It's a much better look than the passivity we've seen of a lot of LCK teams recently.
Oh, Malrong's just going to go in one more time. Showstopper comes through, though, as he equalizes, trying to get Showmaker out of there. Chovy survives for quite some time, but oh my goodness, Johan is so squishy. True Shot Barrage is going to come through and just take down the Rumble in the fog of war, and now Dev. I wonder whether the heroics are going to be enough, and I think I know the answer, as he's trying to get the kill off onto Khan, but instead, he's going to die to Showmaker as he tries to tumble around, do something fancy, some vain action, but it's just not going to work.
Yeah, because we say it jokingly, but then this happens. And I'm really glad you pointed out, because we've been having a lot of fun with this game, which I think is understandable, because it's been such an up-and-down series, and this composition for Damonkia could go, I think, very much one or two ways. Either you snowball and it feels like this, or you fall behind and you have no damage and you just kind of lose, right? So seeing it work in all its glory is really, really nice. But it also brings us back to something that has been missing for Damonkia for such a long time, and that is identifying the win conditions as...
All right, yeah, Chovy's going for it. That's a great stopwatch from Showmaker, though. Buys so much time. Showstopper has to be used onto Malrong. It's a suboptimal target, and Chovy may just be taken down here as Dudu gets exhausted. Vista trying to escape as well. Chovy's going to be alive, but he's blast coned to the other side of the map as Dudu's fighting all the way over there as well. Def just left on his lonesome, trying to fight against Canyon, who will take another turret shot, but he'll survive for the moment. Actually, eventually does go down as Chovy fighting Malrong. But in the meantime, the Nexus turrets are falling, and Damonkia will fight back against Humble Life Esports. Felt a little bit too good to be true after game number one. Humble Life did play a good one, but my obviously translation skill not really there, but I believe that was what he said, or he was just thanking the rest of his team, as Showmaker did do the majority of the damage.
Thank you very much, guys. And this is season joined by Khan, Showmaker for the POG interview. Congratulations. Thank you. Damonkia picked up a comeback victory over Hana Life Esports, especially losing the first game. How are you feeling, Khan? After we lost the first game, we get to have a day off tomorrow, so we were like, maybe it's gonna be a very depressed day off if we get to lose both games, but I think we'll be able to have a really nice one with this victory tonight. What about you, Showmaker? Yeah, this was the last match before the break, you know? You don't want to lose this one. It's a big relief that we actually won. I guess you guys are really hungry for the victory, you know? In order to have a happy vacation. I mean, we always just work hard to, win. But maybe slightly more, you know? So, I want to break down the pick and ban. So, what did Canyon say about Chovy's back-to-back blind pick Yone? First, during the laning phase, I think he made a mistake, so he was like, uh-oh. But later on, he did a great job. So after he got bullied by Yone in game 1, we weren't too worried about facing up against it in game 2. Speaking of pick and ban, Damonkia adjusted the champion allocation. You guys played set top in game 1, but set was playing mid in game 2, so tell us about the adjustment. So we kind of realized that we have a lot of options out of the bottom lane, so we wanted to complete the top side 3 champions in the first rotation of the pick. And Set is one of the highest priority picks in the LCK. Is it better on top lane or mid lane? I think support Set is the best. I think jungle Set is the best. So no one is mentioning their own role. Why is that?
일단 세트가 나오면은 3라인 다 돌릴 수 있는 것도 하나의
Set is a
장점인데
3
또 라인전이
flex,
세다
which is
보니까
really
또
good.
저희
And
건이가
this
세트를
champion
기가
is
막히게 하거든요.
so
그래서
strong in
서포
lane,
세트가
but
좋아서.
our support Burrow is so good at set. So I
사실
really prefer
제가
support
서포트
set.
세트라고 말하려 했는데 뺏겨가지고
Actually, I was gonna say support set, but Khan took it away, so I had some of the brain farts. I just said jungle set for no reason.
보여줬거든요. 담원기아에서 리신을 가장 잘하는
But
선수가
today,
누군지도 궁금합니다.
Khan, you are
칸 선수
popping
어떻게
off on
생각하세요?
Lee Sin. So
제
who is the best
생각에는
player,
그래도
the best
우리
Lee
팀에서
Sin
가장
player in
리신을
Damwon
잘하는
Kia?
선수라고 하면은 아무래도 코치에 있는
I
RS
think
선수
RS, our
굉장히
coach,
기가 막히다고
his
생각합니다.
Lee Sin is really, good. What about you,
이제
Showmaker?
뭐 보여진 적도 없고 좀
I mean,
팬분들이 많이 예상을 못
Not many
하실 수도
people
있는데
saw it
이제
yet,
베릴 선수가
but
탑하면
Burrow's
리신만
Lee Sin,
하는데
you know,
예,
he
은근
only
나쁘지
plays
않게
Lee when he gets to
나중에
play top.
세나
So it was
리신도
pretty
한번
good.
기대해 보시면
So
좋을 것
maybe
베릴
Senna Lee Sin
선수가 세트도 기가
comp
막히게
is
하고 리신도 정말 잘하는
viable for Damwon Kia.
담원기아의 카드는 어디까지 준비되어 있는지 정말 궁금한데요. 칸 선수 오늘 리세트
Khan,
리신으로 승리하면서
With that Lee Sin
LCK
victory on game 2,
1500어치
you
달성했습니다.
earned your
알고 계셨나요?
1500
당연히
assists in the LCK. Did you know
기분이
that?
어떠세요?
Not at all.
제가 서포트도 아닌데 이렇게
I'm not even a
어시를
support
많이
player,
했다는
so
거는
I'm
또 올해
really
해먹었다는
surprised
또
that I got so
반증이기도
many
하니까
supports,
예, 올해
and this is a
열심히
proof
잘
that I've been
달려온
out here
저한테
for a very
뿌듯하네요.
long time. So
그동안
I'm
화이팅!
proud of myself.
네,
Fighting Khan.
쇼메이커
to
선수도
myself.
칭찬 한번 해주시죠.
Showmaker, any
정말
message
되게
over
오래
to him?
잘 달려온 것 같고
I think Khan
올해
did
네,
have a really long
잘
and a
붙었으면
nice
좋겠네요.
journey.
네,
I
하얗게
hope he,
불태우시길
you know,
저도 응원하도록
keep
하겠습니다.
keep
자, 이어서
grinding
이
till the
세트는
end.
말랑 선수의 신짜오를 필두로 조합을
And
짰는데요.
in the last
어떤
game,
승리
Damwon Kia
플랜이었을까요?
drafted around
일단
Marang
룰루
Sinjao. What was the
신짜오가
plan
요새
in game
미드 정글
3?
조합으로 많이 나오는데
Lulu
그냥
Sinjao
어느
is one of
정도
the
힘을
standard
실어줄
and
수도 있고,
mainstream
근데 럼블이
duo
1티어
on
픽이긴
mid and
해도
jungle.
불구하고 일단 신짜오로
So we can add more
강한
power to
타이밍을
that
잘
Sinjao,
잡으면
and
충분히
Rumble is
잘
the
굴려나갈 수
unpopular
있을 거라고
champion,
생각해서
but if we get to
신짜오를 좀 모아준
augment
조합을 했는데
Sinjao,
그거에 맞춰서
we can actually
말랑
shut
선수
him
되게
down.
잘해준 것
And
같아서
I think
굉장히 기분이
Marang
좋습니다.
played
네,
really well
그렇습니다.
according to
자,
our game
이어서
plan.
3세트에 미드 룰루가 나오기도 했습니다.
Yeah,
좀
speaking
CS에서
of
밀리는 모습도
Lulu,
있었고
you know, we
데스를
had
누적하기도
Lulu
했거든요.
from
미드
Kenyan.
룰루 하면서
He did
kenyan
die
선수가
a couple of
힘들어하진
times.
않던가요?
He did fall behind in CS.
일단
So what did
Kenyan
Kenyan
선수가
say during that game?
평소보다 좀 말이 없어지긴 했는데
Yeah, he was pretty speechless
일단 뭐
compared
룰루라는 챔프
to like
자체가
other
좀
games.
받쳐주는
But
챔프다
Lulu is
보니까
a champion that supports
묵묵히
the
자기 역할
teammates. So
잘 해준
I
것
think he
같아요.
did play his role really
자,
well.
그리고 쇼메 선수는 이즈리얼을 가지고
And
점화를
Showmaker, you
들더라고요.
took
반면에
Ignite
유미가
on
힐을
Ezreal,
들었습니다.
and
이렇게
Yumi
스펠을
was the
바꿔준
one
이유도
taking
궁금해요.
that hill. So
일단
what was the
좀
reason behind that
유미랑 할 때
switch
점화를
of the
들면
summer spell?
그러니까 유미가 점화를 들면
If
약간
Yumi
상대한테
takes
거리가 안 닿을
Ignite,
때가 좀
she cannot
많아서
actually reach
항상 건이 형이
and
숙소에서
walk
이제
into that range.
아니
So
이즈리얼은
Burrow
점화를 들어야 된다니까
always
하면서 좀
yells like
약간
Ezreal should be the
높은
one
목소리를 많이
taking
냈었는데
Ignite.
그래서 그걸 한번
So
반영해서
we really wanted
들어봤는데
to try
잘
this
된 것
out.
같습니다.
오,
And I think
베릴
it really worked.
선수의 오늘 좀 영향력이 컸던
I
것
guess
같습니다.
Burrow is
그렇군요.
having a
자, 그럼
huge
이렇게
impact
담원기아가
on
오늘
Damwon
승리를 거두고
Kia.
다음 상대는 요즘
And you
기세가
guys will be
상당히 좋은
facing
농심
off
레드포스거든요.
Nongshim Red
가고
Force, another team
들어보겠습니다.
with
칸
a
선수.
huge momentum.
왕호야 죽여준다.
Peanut,
좀만 기다려라.
I'm gonna kill you. Wait for me.
지금 보고 있지.
You're watching me, right?
기다려, 좀만.
살인 예고를 하고
Wait, where you
계시군요.
at?
알겠습니다. 쇼메이커 선수도 각오 들려주시죠.
What about you, Showmaker?
농심 최근 기세가 좋고
Nongshim
고리
is on the up and up.
아니,
And
덕담
Gory.
선수가 예,
No,
되게
I mean
잘-
Tokdam.
누가 될지 모르겠는데
I don't know who's
예,
gonna,
농심
who's I'm gonna
선수들
play
다
against,
잘하셔서,
you know. But
예,
every
좀
Nongshim
긴장 많이 해야
player
될 것
has
같습니다.
been popping up, so I think we have to be really well prepared.
수 없는 부분이 오늘 경기 돌려보시면 볼 수 있을 거예요.
And we had a very enthusiastic fan, you know, making a lot of reactions and showing a huge love and support for Damwon Kia.
정말 어디에서나
And she's
언제나
the one on the
담원기아를 응원해
screen.
주시는 팬분들을
So
위해서
any message
한마디씩
over
해주시죠.
to all the
팬 선수?
Damwon Kia fans out there?
저희가 이제 MSI 끝나고 나서 거의
After
쉬는 날도
MSI,
없이
we barely had a
바쁘게
break.
달려왔는데
You know,
이렇게
we've been
달려올 수 있는 거는
on
항상
the
열심히
grind,
응원해주시는 팬분들이
and
있기
I think
때문에
this
이렇게
was
달려올 수 있는
possible. We
거라고
could do
저는
this
생각합니다. 항상
because of the
응원해주셔서
love and
감사합니다.
support from the fans. So I really appreciate it, and thank you so much. What about you, Showmaker?
버서적인 답변이었고
That's too, you know,
팬분들
basic and
사랑합니다.
standard. I love you, my fans.
강한 메시지였습니다.
A
자,
very
오늘 두분 승리
concise
정말
and
축하드리고요.
powerful
휴가
message
기분
from
좋게
Showmaker as
보내시길
well. And
응원하겠습니다.
I'm gonna
승리
send you guys off to
축하드립니다.
vacation
감사합니다.
now. Thank you very much for the
네, 이렇게
interview.
해서
And
담원기아의
I'm
칸
gonna
선수,
throw it
쇼메이커
back to our
선수
casters.
만나봤습니다.
Thank you.